It's a little awkward for me to answer that question. It's a great question. And I think I'll just be absolutely honest and say that many months ago, Darcy actually contacted Mike Redmond and set up a meeting. And Mike and I sat down together and talked exactly about what you're saying. About a minimum level of cooperation between the two smaller parties, of being that we don't run a candidate in the leader's district. And in theory, Mike was okay with that. It was a proposal that I brought to him, and he said, I'll go back to my council and I'll get back to you. And time went by and we didn't get a reply. So I set up another meeting with Mike, which got cancelled. We contacted him several times, and even after the writ was dropped, actually, Darcy tried to get hold of Mike to find out whether we delayed announcing a candidate in Mike's district because we thought there was still an opportunity to do this. And we were absolutely 100% committed and willing to participate and collaborate at that level. We never heard back. I'm very disappointed, I have to say that. I don't know at what level that decision was made within the NDP, but it was an initiative that I think would have improved democracy here in Prince Edward Island, and that's really all I'm trying to do. I don't care. And it's awkward for me because I'm not the sort of man that likes to criticize. But I'm just telling you exactly what happened, and indeed there was an editorial in The Guardian yesterday, many of you read it, saying what an opportunity was lost. I have to say, I absolutely agree. Well, you know what, it's not too late. It isn't too late. We could still make an announcement and say, we withdraw our candidates in these two districts. I would certainly have no problem with that.
And speaking federally, although you didn't ask me, but I have a mandate from the Green Party membership to seek cooperation for a one-time only electoral agreement with any parties who agree to get rid of first past the post. I keep trying to talk to... In fulfilling that mandate from our membership, I keep trying. And I have to say my experiences are quite similar to what Peter has described. It's very, very difficult. On the other hand, voters can, at a grassroots level, draw their own conclusions. And I think that's one thing that definitely happened in Saanich Gulf Islands in my campaign, having not had any cooperation from other parties. But voters figure things out. And there are a lot of voters, I mean, gosh, this whole strategic voting thing is a nightmare for me because in Saanich Gulf Islands, I didn't tell you all the stories of how defeating Gary Lunn wasn't really intuitively obvious that was going to happen. And the Greens in 2008 had gotten 10% of the vote in Saanich Gulf Islands, and Gary Lunn had won with, I think it was 42, 43% of the vote, something like that. So they're saying, well, and the Liberals had been a close second in Saanich Gulf Islands in 2008. So I faced a lot of people who are saying, why are you even running? It's a terrible thing you're running. And one of those strategic voter groups, Catch 22 it was called, put out that the smart vote for voters in Saanich Gulf Islands would be to vote Liberal because the Liberal had been a close second in 2008. Now voters made up their own mind. I told you about